Okay, so Paul and Barnabas stood to the Uprak or a synagogue, and they preached about God, and many Jews and Gentiles became believers. Uh, so the Jewish people, they put like bad things about the Paul and Barnabas in the Gentiles' mind, and so they wanted to throw stone at Paul, but when they heard that, they fled to another place, and wherever they went, they would tell about God, and yeah. So they were staying at Lystra, and there was a guy who was crippled, and Paul saw in him faith to be healed, so he told him to walk, and the man did. So after seeing this, they thought they were Zeus and Hermes, and so they were ready to sacrifice things. When they heard that they were going to sacrifice bulls, they ripped their clothes and asked why they're doing this. And they told them they were humans and that it was God, not them. They told them everything that God did, and some Jews from Antioch came to them and they threw rocks at Paul, and they dragged him out of the city, and the believers gathered around him, but he got up, and with Barnabas they went to Derbe, and at Derbe they preached, and they went back to Antioch, and so wherever they went, they strengthened the believers. And from Attalia or something, they went to Antioch on a boat, and they stayed there for a long time. So then Paul and Barnabas, they split up because they argued, and so Paul and Silas went to Lystra, and there was a man named Timothy who lived in Lystra, and he began to follow them. And when they arrived at Philippi, they preached and were caught and are in jail right now. So Paul preached about God in prison, and the jailer and his family became Christians after hearing them. And then many Gentiles and Jewish people became believers. So Paul went to Greece, and in Athens he told people about God, and they were really smart, but he still told them about it, and he got a lot of them to become Christians. From what we can learn from this is you should be a role model for everyone, even though they might be smarter than you. And so he met Priscilla and Aquila in Corinth, and they worked together. They married, and the Jewish people made fun of God, so he went to the Gentiles. And he preached at Justus' house, and Paul met God again. And he stayed in Corinth for 1.5 years, and it's right next to the ocean. It has a very good economy, and it's full of good and bad people. What you can learn from this is God uses us a lot, and we should brag about how God uses us. And this is from go to 18:24-28. There was a man from Alexandria named Apollo. He was a Jewish person, and he went to Ephesus. He knows the Bible well and is smart. He was taught God's way really well, and he tells it accurately. However, he only knew about John's baptism, and he walked into the church bravely and preached about it. When Priscilla and Aquila heard about him, they told him more accurate things about Jesus, and after that, he wanted to go to Greece, and the people living in Ephesus wrote letters for the people living in Greece, and it was proven to be useful when he would win arguments against the Jewish people. This is lesson 7. It's 1:19, and they arrived at Ephesus, and they stayed there for 3 years, and the people living there loved magic, but after learning about Jesus and everything, they liked Jesus better now. And there was a witch named Artemis, and they even built temples for her. And they thought she was from heaven, and a sculptor called Demetrius, who was also famous, gathered people, and they talked about how they're losing profits because of Jesus, and so they protested, and they even thought about killing Paul, but the mayor waved them off and told them about how it was his words and he didn't do anything against them. So what we can learn from this is God doesn't like superstitions, magic, lottery, and etc. And what I got from it was a caan thawngṭha thing I say, and this is Psalm 119. Psalm numbers out of the tomb. Psalm numbers out of the go ahead, the tomb is on the video. Little kids on the Novia to a tomb. Quality knocking on tomb there. No Novia in knocking to the Aziz. Yaza, Talo, come on.